Well, good morning everyone. Rod Cullerton coming live from Landgate down at Midland, Western Australia. And I just first of all want to thank everyone for coming down and showing their support. So I'm going to give you a bit of a quick scan. There you go. Say hello everyone. Hello everyone, and thank you for coming down and showing this support. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go into the purpose of coming to Landgate is to oppose the notice that has been displayed for some time at Landgate, and that is to try and go to what they call an electronic title, which is not, of course, a certificate of title as we know it. So everyone's down here today, and they are here to get a copy of their original certificate of title as it was back in the creation of the Transfer of Land Act here in Western Australia, which I think is an 1893 Act, is it? Transfer of Land Act, anyone know? Anyway, you can look it up, Transfer of Land Act of Western Australia. So I'm just going to go in. We might get sort of nudged a bit with security, but you know, ex-footy player, so I'm used to a bit of a knock here and there. So what we'll do is we'll just go in, and I'm going to show you the notice. Just going to take a shot at this notice here. Okay, so did you know duplicate certificate of titles will no longer be used from 7th of August 2020? Yeah, I can just take it. What's your name? Hey, Brad. Pleased to meet you, Brad. So what? Now, come on, you're security here. What's your thoughts about going to this electronic? Come on, mate. Yes, but you're here. Why not? Are you a property owner? Yeah. No, good on you. So yeah. You understand what you're saying, basically. Yeah. But if you sort of, can we go hot cold? You know, like are you feeling warm? Are you feeling warm today? Because of the temperature. Yeah, I'll take that as a yes. Thanks, mate. Okay, so what we're doing is we're coming back out here. Hopefully, you got that. So look, here we go. So this is why I want everyone to come on the 15th of August, because obviously we need to hold the so-called Minister for Lands doing business as Minister of Land. I think his name is Carey. I'm not sure. I haven't done much research on that. But look, what I want to show people is what you should be getting. And this is very important. So I'm going to bring you over to a gentleman. I'm going to show you. He has successfully got his copy of his certificate of title. And he opposes the electronic system, as we all do. So this is a public notice to oppose the switching to a certificate of title, because we honestly believe that, well, it's form and substance. If you don't have substance, a certificate to hold on to, and it's just some electronic form, that's no better than a receipt, and one would tend to believe that would ever say that if you tried to rely on that, it would be an equitable interest and perhaps not a legal interest. So I'm going to show you right now. Well done, Max. Now that is how now you can see there, that's the crest of how Western Australia must do under the letters patent. That's the protection of the Crown. That's
original piece here.
Yeah, original, absolutely.
Must be on there.
And then there you go. This is a proper copy of a title. There's the land. Isn't it beautiful? Fantastic. And you know what? We can touch that. Now just turn that around, Max. Now there you go. So this is the whole point. Shows you everything that's happened on this title. That's what it is. It's a registry. Okay?
Up until 1986.
Up until 1986, with, of course, which is where Australia claimed to come under this corporate Queen of Australia through the Australia Act. However, that Act is, at Section 5, cannot be repugnant to the laws of Western Australia, and certainly 106 of our founding deeds, our protection of our own crown under the Constitution Act.
And you can see here my father, Stanley Maxwell Lewis,
Yep.
and my grandfather, Henry Edgar Mead Lewis.
Yep.
He was the acting Premier of WA in the late 60s when the Queen came to Western Australia.
Yeah, fantastic.
Now, both of them would roll in their grave if they knew that their life's work was being diluted down to virtually nothing.
Yep.
You think about the blood, sweat and tears that these people are putting for Australia and for their children to build Australia up, and these purported politicians are saying that they have the power to take our ownership away, because in here it says I own down to 200 feet.
That's right, and this is now where
own down to 200
this
feet.
is right, and this is now where it comes into this new proposed legislation of the Aboriginal Culture Heritage Act 2021, where it's saying Section 12 is the damaging part of that act, intangible and tangible, but it's pretty much saying if you move any in excess of 20 kilos of dirt, you require a permit. They call it what they claim a Tier 2. But also, what it's also doing is trying to overcome your indefeasible rights and the rights of your title right here to essentially go down a certain depth. And you're saying on this title it allows you to go down how far?
200 feet.
200 feet. So
I have to put an apology in, sorry. My mother is still alive. She's not in her grave yet. She's doing well.
Well, that's it. Well, that's a different depth, 6 foot compared to 200 feet. But
It changed us to what, 50 centimetres, was it?
well, it is. So this is now where we've got to not sit on our rights. We know that this is how your title should be. They hold it in archives here, and you've got to come down and get your certificate of title. So that other gentleman that was here earlier, I want to show you. Has he gone inside? Has he? Where's he gone?
Did you manage it?
So, okay. Oh, I'm just going to grab him because what this will show. Okay, let me show you the example. So this gentleman had got a certificate of title. So there you go, the crest. Now, if you look at how his name is written, it's there you go. It's a capital letter at. So I've got my glasses on. It's Norman, isn't it?
Norman Warwick.
Norman Warwick. So you can see that's a, yep. That's how you write it. So if you
All capitals there, is it?
correct,
Yeah.
and if you look
All
at
capitals, corporate name.
yeah. So then now they're coming down. Now that is a certificate of title. That's what you want to do, certificate of title. But what they come back with is they say a duplicate certificate of title. No.
Unofficial logo.
Yes. Well, there you go. Exactly.
Unofficial.
Just let me do the live stream, can you please? So you can see that there. Now, with the 1986, now they've changed him to all caps to be a corporation. So in effect, this is a nonsense, and this is why his limitations, interest, encumbrances and notifications have been changed in order to deal with these current financiers being in commerce, you know, where Whitlam took away our sovereign bank and brought in all these so-called other financiers. So there you go.
But no capitals in the names on this.
There's no
document.
cap, that's right. So I just want to put it out. I'm going to now come around to everyone. Do you consent or do you oppose the new digital title system? Hands up that oppose it. Yeah, well, there you go. Unanimous. No one here consents, and that is a public notice one day before they claim it to come into force, but we'll be taking this to the guy who claims to be doing business as the Minister for Lands, that we've been able to come down here and oppose the notice So the whole public is well aware. Share this everywhere that we oppose the notice for anyone to deal with our property, which is the title. The title is ours. No bank can destroy that title. They can only put a lien or a pledge. That title is yours, and for anyone to refuse to give it to you would be, in effect, I believe, committing a criminal offence of larceny, permanently depriving you of your title. How'd you go?
Didn't stop the flow. 5 hours to get them, Mark. Been waiting. There's one.
Yeah.
There's this one. They're going to send the bigger ones, the proper ones, in the mail.
So how do you feel?
Right. Good evidence.
And well, hello again, back again. We're still down at Landgate, and I want to show you, once you know, aware of your rights, how you can come out a winner. So I'm going to have this fellow now address you and show you exactly what he's just achieved here today. Okay.
Thanks, Rod.
Hang on.
Speech this morning, and there's a lot of people down here. We've got some really important information for you, and today I've been successful in getting my certificate of title.
Fantastic.
And as long as you ask the right questions in relation to asking for the deed of title or your certificate of title, and the most current one, and then you request to see the next title and current certificate of title and deed of title, depending on which is represented
So
in Landgate's registry.
yes, which is your title. See there, and there it is. There it is, right there. Certificate of title. Now it's gone right through. So now you have something.
And how important is this one?
Yeah, it's actually, see that there were pin marks there. That was the original stamp. See how they put holes in it.
Well, and they're put under the original, their beautiful barcode that they're going to digital representation of your title.
Right. So the thing is, have you got substance now?
Absolutely, 100%.
So what are you
I've
actually?
got ownership of my property as a title holder under the Crown.
Absolutely. There it is under the crown. So you're happy you came today?
Absolutely. 100%.
Did you know about this before?
I knew a little bit, but I mean, as I said, there's a lot of good people here with the information, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for your time, Rod, and appreciate what you're doing for everybody and every people standing as an Australian national.
Good on you, mate. That's it. Australian National, and that's why we need to go back to our honest seat of government. Come back to the 15th. That's where we need to go. You've just seen stuff today. There you go. You can't get better than that. It's true as true coming. So there you go. Well, I'm very happy for you, and I'm happy for the rest of them. So there you go.
Thanks, Rod.
Good on you. Okay. Welcome. We're live. Now we're down at Landgate. It's been a long day. How long were you in there for? 3 hours, but worth it, eh? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to show us what you've achieved?
We got these.
Now, what's the good thing about now? Your name is on this crown title. Yeah. Anyway, we don't need to go to that, but how good's that? Now that's something you hold to say.
Yep. That's actually ours.
Absolutely. Happy?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever think you'd get a title with the...
We used to have them.
That's right, and we've just accepted that everything else... So we give us a look. What's the other bits of paper you had? Here we go.
This is what they issue you with now.
Opposed to what you're supposed to have.
So why the big change? See, this is the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Why?
Why have we gone from that to that? And this is why, as a federal senator, I spotted the problem. We've departed from our laws and our rights and, well, rights, property rights and all that are through the Crown. That ain't the Crown.
Yeah. That's, who knows what that is.
Yeah, I'm filming. So, everyone's asking for my help. But anyway, but I must get going. So you came all the way up from Yarloop today. So you saw the live stream.
Yes.
And well worth the trip.
Yep.
No, good on you.
Bit of a wait, but it was worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well done. Well, make sure you come down on the 15th, because if we can reclaim our land, we can reclaim our parliament. Righto. Thanks, guys. I'll sign off. Well done. You both got smiles on your face, which is great. So.
So to not put this to a vote is to concede defeat. You only win when you run on the field and engage. And let me tell you, my government is engaged. We're all in.
Monuments put from pen to paper turns me into a godless wonder.